That's all right. All right. Obviously the best thing about this sitting right here is we're 3-0, but not very pleased. Just got to be better in all areas, starting with myself. The staff, the players. I want to credit them. I knew early in the week, as I told you, that's a very good football team, very well coached, that wasn't going to beat themselves, and they certainly didn't. And give their coaches and their players credit. They stepped up and made some really great individual plays, played extremely hard, and give them the credit. We will go back to work and look forward to getting on the road and trying to get an SEC win here next week. Thank you.
Also well a week ago. What wasn't working there today? It felt like maybe the offensive line was never able to get that push. You weren't getting those hard points.
Yeah, you saw it as well as we did. At times, we were moving it okay, running the ball, and then we weren't handling some movement, and they were getting some penetration and creating some negative yardage plays, getting us behind the chains, and then all of a sudden you don't convert a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, or 3rd down, and you're punting, and it was just one of those aggravating days that way.
What do you think your real decision making today? It seemed like you kind of ebbed and flowed.
It did. It was he'll be better. He'll be better. He missed. We felt like he missed some shots in the first half, and settled in. Did some good things at times, but I think he's pressing a little bit, trying to do too much, and he's just got to take care of himself and be him and be confident, and he'll be all right.
Going back to the run game, Chris you kind of went with Devontae there. Is that purposeful?
No, just their rotation. Both guys, we have a lot of confidence in both guys, and it was probably just the way that the series were going.
Mark, they ran 63 plays, the year 62. I think we were way up at halftime. What were the halftime?
Yeah, it was 40. We had 42 plays at half, so we only had 20 plays in the second half. Part of that, obviously, is when you let them have a long drive and then you get a pick six. So that's a whole possession. You're going right back out there. And at that point, you're up 12, and they get another long drive. So offensively, it's a double-edged sword. It's them, us, not converting 3rd downs, not extending drives, and then the defense not getting off the field.
How's your blood pressure?
Not good.
Mark has been a long time. You think with as much work as these guys have put in the off season, all the training, that they would be up every single time, because it's only 12 opportunities, but yet every year you see one game for every team.
Exactly what I said from Monday on. I mean, I agree, and that's my job, and I told the team that. I gotta do a better job, and plain and simple. It's nobody but me.
Lastly,
I mean, you got to be good enough to win when you're not at your best, and you have to respect the game, and I talk about it daily. Respecting the game, respecting, the game. This game we love is about preparation. The games. Whatever happens. You could live with it if you do your absolute best in preparation, and I'm not happy with myself, on that, and I got to find a better way to motivate them.
It's part of the problem that all of us in here, we get older every year, but they stay 18 to 20.
Well, I don't know. I'm getting older too, but I just got to get to them, and we got to understand it. And I like this team. I liked them last week when we won. I like them this week. I believe in every one of them, and we all have to worry about our own backyard. And each player has to worry about himself. It's a new era. It's a different time right now. I mean, all this stuff it's just different. But we have an opportunity in front of us, and that's what we have to concentrate on. We got to get back at it Monday, and coaches will be back at it tonight and tomorrow, and just got to go back to work and be ready to go.
last week the defense had to come up with a stop.
What's that?
Last week the defense had to come up with a stop. This week, huge defensive play and kind of turned the game. Got to give you some confidence that when they're back against the wall, they can make a play.
Yeah, we have confidence that the defense will make a stop. We have to get better in certain areas. We have to win some one-on-ones. When Brad gets put in a spot where we got to, play some man, we got to tighten up the coverage, we have to win. We have to win. We have to win one-on-one battles. There's no hiding. There's no protecting all the time. You have to win some one-on-one battles. We won some tonight, we lost some. I'm proud of the big stop and the interception, that's for sure. I'd like to play a little tighter at times, a little better, but again, our guys play hard, and I got to look at the tape. But early on, it was aggravating because you felt like they had the one drive to start the game, and then in the whole first half, we were relatively playing pretty good defense, and then the second half, they just did a nice job of keeping it close, and then getting a drive here, drive there, and putting that pressure on us to make plays when we have to. Again, offensively, when they drove down and made the nice touchdown pass to take the lead. So, we responded, but there's a lot of things we need to do better.
I feel like a lot of Will's shots were short. Is there anything to it?
Yeah, he was just a little off. He really was. I don't know. I don't think, we'll just keep on working. He's got such a strong arm. He just a touch off.
I felt like that big run, though, did kind of give him some more confidence.
Yeah.
I think some of that was mental today.
I thought he was settling in nicely to the game, after the start as well, and felt like he was getting into a good rut. And then, we didn't really, I was telling Mitch this, in the other room, I don't think we played a very good game together today, where the defense and the offense complemented each other at all. When offensively, defensively, it would have been nice to get a couple 3-and-outs and get the ball back to the offense, let them get in a routine. But then there'd be a long drive, maybe we don't feel the punt, we get backed up, get a penalty, you name it, just little things here and there, just a touch off. We didn't complement each other. We didn't play complementary football at all today, offense, defense, or special teams. When we needed it, we played, I don't want to say it because that'll be a headline, but we didn't play very good that way. We didn't play complementary football.
Wandale a lot, especially early on. He had 14 targets going into the fourth quarter. I know Wandale's great, but how much do you need to diversify the play?
I don't think that, early on we really weren't going to him. Maybe for about, maybe 10 plays into the game. So. I don't know. I mean, it just depends. I mean, Josh had an opportunity for big numbers today as well. I mean, Isaiah got, I want to say it's his first touchdown maybe. Isaiah got a touchdown. So, a lot of guys are going to touch the ball. It gets back to, and, you've heard me talk about this before in years past, but like when you're not getting a lot of plays, when you're not getting a lot of drives, you're not doing what you want to do. I'm sure, believe me, you talk to Liam and Will, I mean, I'm going to have to get their heads up because I'm sure they're very frustrated right now. I'm very mad because you're not getting enough plays, you're not getting run, you're getting stopped on third down. That hurts everything. Hurts all the momentum and the confidence. But we just got to bounce back and make those plays. It doesn't help, when we were talking about the run game, when you're getting negative yardage plays once in a while and it's 2nd and 12 or and then you're getting those third downs. If you don't convert, you're punting. And it's not what we want to do.
Another 0-sack game. How much did you miss Jordan out there?
Yeah, we missed Jordan, but, all the guys, I thought we had really good pressure at times. Obviously, the pick six. Josh is playing so hard, but we got to get some other guys to step up. But, predictable pass, I know Josh was back there quite a bit. They did a nice job of keeping us off balance. They kept the game close. They ran the ball effectively enough, which we know that going into it, to set up some play action, some boots, take their shots when they could. Predictable pass wasn't somewhere where they wanted to live in either. When they were, again, we got some big plays, we got some pressure.
Was there anything to, I don't think you'd given up a run over 20 yards all year, and they ripped off a couple. Was there anything to those?
Well, missed plays. I mean, I don't want to get too technical, but we didn't fit properly on some things. And as you mix things up, as you do more, you got to know how to play everything.
Could you tell with this team that maybe they didn't quite have the edge?
Well, I mean, you always, again, you worry about it. Coming after off the first two games. Again, our team, we made mistakes in all the games, but they played extremely hard. And I don't know, I got to look at the film. I mean, it felt a little flat to me. I mean, when you start and you give up a touchdown drive early and it just starts that aggravation. I was proud. The offense takes the ball, goes right down and scores. We go up 7-0, and we let them drive. And really, it was the only drive we gave up in the first half. But it goes 7-7, instead of getting a stop there. So that's always aggravating to me.
Bringing Eddie Grant back and stuff.
Mhm.
What kind of role do you kind of envision that being?
Yeah, it's an administrative role. He'll help me personally, and help me with some external things, and he's an asset. He's experienced in a lot of ways, but it's a non-football capacity.
What do you want your guys to take away from today?
Well, like I told him, we're not satisfied by any stretch, but you can't ever apologize for a win. Hold their head up high, tidy up your backyard. Nobody's going to point any fingers. Nobody's going to blame anything. No offense, I'm not taking a shot at y'all, but that's your job. To put it on me. And, they have to look at the areas where they need to improve. I do, our team does, everybody does, but, hold their head up high. Don't apologize for winning the game, but go worry about getting better. Let's go pick it back up, come in the building Monday, ready to prepare to go get on the road and win an SEC game. And I expect they'll do that.
Is there anything I'm sure you would like to, this has gotten out of hand in your all's favor, right? But to get this out of the way before you.
Well, again, I did tell them that. You have to always learn. In wins and in losses, you learn. You learn about this team, about our situation, our current situation, where we're at, what we're doing. It's always, you're always trying to grow and learn. And, if they could use that as a learning opportunity, then fine. But I don't know. I can't get in every one of their heads. I try. I promise you, I work hard at motivating them and getting them ready to go. And, I need to try harder and find the right words and get them to respond.
What was the thought process as far as some of the coverage on the corners like it was soft at times?
Yeah, they were a little soft. They kept on nickel and diming us into the boundary. We got to have some answers for that. We tried tightening up and playing some man, and they were beating us.
Mark, was that the type of play Isaiah made that you kind of talked about in camp?
Mm-hmm.
Flashing?
Absolutely. It's good to have him back. It's good for him. He's worked hard. He's been out a couple years, and, it's good to have him back. You talking about Epps?
He's talking about Cummings, I think, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, it was nice to see that. He's athletic. We had the right coverage there and had the right opportunity. Will did a nice job of going through his progressions and hitting them there. Yeah.
Mark, how valuable is Jaquez Jones then? He had six in the last game. He broke up what looked like was going to be a sure touchdown. And I would think he's been a pretty valuable guy to have.
Yeah, he is. That was another nice play today. D-Rob had a similar play, and he needs to punch out and go intercept that. And, Jaquez made a nice play on that and got the tip. They set that up nice with the window dressing with the motion, and Yusuf had a little bit of dirty eyes there, and, he saved them.
The turnover you got is the one people are talking about, but I think now 10 fumbles is put the ball on the turf with. I know it was a point of emphasis, but can you do more? Or is this
Yeah,
just a
well,
2 years thing?
I'm trying to think today. Any running? It was just the quarterback, right? Was there any other?
That was only a loss, but there was,
Yeah.
three, four
I can't remember any from the running backs or tight ends or why. I don't remember. I'm honestly. I get a lot of. I was about to say the word. Let a lot of crap in my head. So, but yeah, always in. Turnovers is huge. The good news is we're -8 on the year maybe, and we're 3-0. So I want it to even out, I hope. And we need to get some turnovers and need to protect the ball.
Everybody good?
Thank you.
All right.